Hello, everyone. Okay, so I want to chat to you a little bit about freeing my voice and this journey. So, I've always loved to sing. I've always felt it in my being. I've had this real urge to sing, this calling. And when I was younger, I used to write musicals and um, put them on with friends in when we were little, in the break times and stuff like that, and loved singing. As a child, I remember going around singing a lot, always singing. It was in my soul, it was in my being. When I was about 8, I was in the car listening to headphones and I was listening to a song for a musical we were doing. And my dad said, "You're flat." And that stuck in my head, these words, "you're flat." Bless him, he meant, and he explained it. He carried on and said, when you've got the headphones in, what you sing comes out as flat. So it's always good to listen, to what you're singing. But I didn't hear the rest of it. I just heard "you're flat." So when I open my voice, that's what I get. This voice saying "you're flat." I went to drama school and I did do singing, but it wasn't, I did classical acting. Musical theatre was kind of a side because I wasn't as good as some of the people there. So I've also had a lot of fear around singing. I get very nervous, like singing into a mic makes me quite fearful. So there's this issue, but there's also this desire. Do you so often have that? Your desire and your issue are like hand in hand. This desire to sing, this desire to free my voice, this desire to really release. And I do sometimes. So, I sing on my husband's music. I sing little bits on videos all the time. There's a lot of singing that goes on. But underneath that is this restraint, this constriction, this holding back my soul's voice that wants to shine, that wants to come forward and wants to just be free. And I go to do it, and this clenching, this grip happens of what if you're flat? What if it's out of time? What if it's out of tune? What if? And recently, the calling for it has been getting stronger than the what ifs. Doesn't help having a husband who's, a music producer and writes music, because he's surrounded by lots of people who are amazing singers and who have trained all their lives. The voice is a muscle. And I've done lots of singing with my work. I used to teach kids songs and do drama in schools, and I'd always be singing. So, on one level, I'm not scared to use my voice, and I use my speaking voice all the time. And I remember in healings, this desire to use my voice for sound to come out. And I wouldn't. And today I was having a healing session. And there was this bit, I was freeing stuff in my throat and I wanted to sing. And instead I very quietly let this sound out. But what really wanted to come out was this deep sound. But my intellect, my fear, my rationale kicked in. Last week I did a video with a drum where I just sang. I recorded it and I just sang whatever it was. No pre-text, just that free flow. And it felt really good. And I realized that this is what I need to do more. I need to just push myself out of my comfort zone and just let my voice come through. Just let that expression come out and trust. Trust in life, trust that the way will be clear. Thank you, Stephen and Renata, for those beautiful words. Trust in life, trust that the way will be clear. And I sing that a lot. But what wants to come through are my own words, my own sound, not someone else's. My own being, my soul wants to express itself through sound. And I have this vision of me standing on this cliff top, singing these ancient songs to the sky, to the birds, to the earth, and birthing freedom expression, truth. So this is my journey, and there's a lot of pain in it. There's a lot of deep rooted pain, which is unraveling, and I'm working through. And what I have to learn to do is trust myself. Trust that I'm good enough with whatever wants to express itself. And what I realised earlier is that, I'm doing all this work with the wild woman, with myself, to accept all those parts, the shadow and the light. And it's the same with the voice. I have to accept the notes as they come. And what I'm realising as well, as I speak, is that sound is healing, sound is vibration, everything is vibration. So sometimes those notes might not sound the way they should to an ear, but maybe that's because what they're doing is healing, moving, shifting, and it's that frequency that's needed. Just a thought. So I'm just going to sing for a minute, and I don't know what's going to come out, but I don't care either. I mean, part of me does, part of me deeply does, but this is a journey, and this is my learning. So I welcome you on my journey of freeing my voice, of finding my voice, of finding my self-expression and trusting. Okay. I free my voice, I free my soul, I free myself, I trust my soul, I trust my voice, for I am love, for I am free.